Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are here in the Dick Campbell Gym in Elmhurst, Illinois. Tonight, we have varsity team York Community High School, also known as the Duke, facing the Willowbrook Warriors here. So a little background knowledge, a little lore, if you want to call it that. So we've got, let's see. The Dukes are coming off a poor loss to LT on their last game. When was that game? That was on Tuesday. So that game was on Tuesday, and that was not a very good game. I will say that because, well, we were supposed to win that game, and I heard we got blocked a lot. I wasn't there. I was doing rehab, so I ultimately have no idea. Rehab meaning for my foot. So, you know, I'm out right now, guys. It's okay. Everything will get better eventually. Yeah. So we are here. Postal code 60126. The audio just went out. What the hell happened?
Who knows? It's connected.
Okay. So no audio, but
We at least got this going right now.
I guess we're gonna have to
The audio's not out. Keep going.
right now. So I don't know if you guys can hear us or not. We're having a bit of a technical difficulty.
Oh, you said the hell out. Keep going. This point will belong to York here early.
Again, if you guys can hear us, we're doing some mic checks. We apologize again if you guys can hear us. If you can't, I'm talking to a ghost right now. So I think you guys can hear us. We're running our own little survey right now, and so I think you can hear us. Anyways, the Dukes just got tooled. The score is 1-1. We don't have a scoreboard. We apologize again. We're on Sling Studio, so if you know how that works, well.
You keep going. Mine's not working. You just announced.
Number 9 for Willowbrook with the serve.
I'll get you that back.
And a kill from Jack Butte on the right side.
Make sure to announce the score since we
Yeah. 2-1 is the score here right now. Served by Jack Butte. Willowbrook's right side. Rife and Raft to Ben Brown. Ben Brown with the swing. Paints the line. So right now it is 5:44 in Elmhurst. And the Dukes are playing Willowbrook. As Jack B with the serve. Interesting tip. As number 11 from Willowbrook sends that ball out of bounds. Number 11 is Andrew Suzinki. And we apologize if we say your name wrong, folks. Jack B with the short serve. Another tip from the middle. Ben Brown to the lid. Free ball to Z-Tech. Shorter with the big swing. And a slow roll, ending Jack Butte on his stomach. I apologize because I'm running the camera and announcing at the same time, which is very difficult.
Hello, everyone, and now I am on.
Oh, Christian.
We are back in business. Thank you to all who are tuning in on this Thursday night as Stepanek went up for the swing, and it looks like it went out of bounds.
I believe it did.
Will be the Warriors' serve here, Shep, but we are a little short-handed with help tonight. You know, Shep announcing and working the camera at the same time. And our Jack Borchers, who's now at Dayton University, helping us over the phone, which is just great leadership out of him. So shout out Jack Borchers. We appreciate him. And
Yeah, always.
Ready for some volleyball, huh, Shep?
Yes, we are ready for some volleyball. So the Dukes had a tournament in Indianapolis this past weekend, and they went, I believe, 3-1 or 4-1, and their one loss was the Lincoln Way East. But they decided to crush all the Indiana teams that were ranked number 2, number 7, and number 9 in state. It was very interesting. They lost to a team they've previously beat, but they have, it's, the way they went into the tournament, I heard, was that the teams looked very good on film, but the teams ended up not being very good in person. Meaning they saw the number 1 team on film, got really scared, but they saw the number 1 team in game, and the number 1 team lost some other low-level team. So it was a very, very goofy tournament, if you want to call that. From what I heard on the inside, I did not show up, so I can't say that. So I'm just using other people's perspective. No, I'm just yapping right now, but that's just what happened this past weekend in Indianapolis.
Thank you for the overview, Shep. And yeah, they took down Lincoln Way East earlier in the season. Here as a home match, you and TJ were on the call for that game. And yeah, I mean, they had a lot of talent. I feel like York just ended up getting away from them in that match, but clearly both of those teams very evenly matched, and it'd be cool to see them if they were to match up in the playoffs.
Yeah, we got a big swing from number 11, Andrew Sazinski. Andrew's already got himself on the stream tonight for missing a hit, and now he crushed one.
As Shorter goes up with the swing, and that's just going to go off the Warriors' hands and out of bounds. And Luke Shorter really showing how much power he has as that ball went straight up off the Warriors into the ceiling.
Yeah, Luke Shorter standing at a tall 6'8", a lot higher than your average male in the world. Average male is 5'9" or 5'11", and I'm 5'10", so I'm going to call myself average.
Great serve there from Brown as there's a tip from Peck, and back to the Warriors, and that swing will be out of play, and the point will belong to the Dukes, now up 5. 9-4 is the score.
Yeah, that was sent out of bounds by number 31, Camille Carpaccia. Kind of sounds like beef carpaccio. Kind of hungry for some food right now, but we got a volleyball game.
As Brown's serve is not going to go over here, but however, checking in for the Warriors, number 6, that is going to be Martinez Pelzanias.
Yeah, I don't know. We apologize again.
But he is serving here, so we'll see what he brings off the bench. Pelzanias is going to get it over. Here's the set as Peck goes up, and he's blocked. Great block there from number 9 of the Warriors.
I was actually out. That's okay.
Oh.
It's very hard to tell from this angle. We can't see everything. Good little tool by Staniel Peck. Stan is a junior.
Great serve from Brown. Great save from the Warriors, however, as Brown sets it. Here goes McGreal with the swing. Warriors are there to clean it up. Great tip from Brown. Reifenoff gets it over.
Tight ball.
And
Jack Butte getting
over.
very greedy. Yeah, you can't break that. Can't do that. No cheating, Jack Butte, no cheating. Yeah, Jack Butte is a stellar outside. He's been here on varsity. He started freshman year at freshman B and then moved his way up the next year to varsity, if you can believe that, folks.
That's a big jump from freshman B to varsity, Shep. Like, my goodness, it just shows, you know, his talent. I mean, we've been seeing it over these past few matches here, the ones we've been calling. He just has that ability to take over ball games, Shep, and we've seen it all year. And surprised he isn't playing volleyball in his future in college for as much talent as he has.
Yeah, so what I hear from a lot of kids is they're getting these D3s offers that are schools that are smaller than our school that have 1,500 kids, and they're getting these D2 offers. And they're like, no, I only want to play if it's D1. And I find that very interesting because I don't know if these kids realize how much time a D1 will take, how much time it'll take in your life. Meaning it'll take up a lot of hours, 50 hours a week. It's like working another job. So I kind of understand they want that D1 reputation, but at the same time, do they even want to play? College, it's a very interesting topic right now in society.
Absolutely, Shep. As Brown will save that one, and Shorter goes up, and that is going to be out of play, and that point will belong to the Warriors. So now 12-8, Duke's favor here, as we had some other guys, Shep, who usually do not start today. For example, McGreal was in there.
Yeah. My buddy Joe McGreal has started tonight because Logan Rice sprained his wrist when he fell during a sprint yesterday.
And do you have an update on when Rice will possibly be returning? Because he is a key part to this team, Shep.
I couldn't tell you. It's like cooking pasta. I don't know how to do it. I have genuinely no idea when he's going to be back. Hopefully soon enough, but probably before me maybe. But a sprain is a sprain, so you don't know how bad it really is.
And Shep, not throwing any shade at Willowbrook, but this is one of the better teams for a guy like Rice to go out against because, you know, Willowbrook, they're a solid school, but however, York is ranked 7th in the state and in a way better division than Willowbrook. So this is one of the games we want to get guys like McGreal and other younger guys, get them going for the future. You know, this is a good game to see what they got and what they have.
Yeah, I very much agree with that. It's a great pickup from Ben Brown.
Wow, that was a fantastic swing from number 11. That's going to be
Andrew something.
Sizenski,
Szynecki, something like that.
He just absolutely obliterated the ball. Absolute missile.
Yeah. Another kill for him on the board.
Set from Z-Stack. Step and it goes up. Willowbrook is there to clean it up. They'll get it over. Set from Z-Tech. As Butte went up and swung at the ball. However, it is back to their side. As there's another, but it is going to be out of bounds and will belong to the Willowbrook Warriors, now who only find themselves down 2.
Yeah, scores 12-10. Jack Butte swinging from a little C-ball, hard cut shot, but a little too cut. Like a little too much of a taper on his fade.
That is another block for the Warriors front, who don't come off as the tallest team, but are certainly holding up with the big dogs, as there is Jack Butte, Shep. Exactly what we've been talking about. Absolute strike fired from him. And, you know, when he connects on the ball like that, with all that power and the accuracy he has, if he can keep that ball in play, he can be a dangerous player.
Yeah, he's a demon when he can hit it hard.
Set from Z-Tech. Brown goes up and goes cross court, finds the gap and is able to extend the lead up to 4.
Yeah, beautiful cut shot there by Ben Brown. Ben Brown's a sophomore and has been playing volleyball since he came out of the womb. I mean, this kid's born to play.
Wow, fantastic serve from Butte.
Yeah, great ace from Jack Butte, showing the speed behind a float serve. If you can hit a float serve hard and fast, and you've got that knuckle on it, good luck, receivers. Good luck to you.
Yeah, talking about the knuckleball, Shep, when he hits it, that ball was barely spinning. However, that time it was spinning quite a bit, but on that last ace, it was barely moving. Perfect knuckleball any player wants, especially when you're serving. Wow, look at Butte. And a great job by Shorter to keep it alive. Z-Tech will get it over. And this point will belong to the Dukes. Just a great rally, keeping it alive and very impressive. And Dukes really showing a lot of heart, even though they're shorthanded with one of their best players out tonight.
Yeah, love to see the scrappiness. I think they're a little disappointed after their LT loss on Tuesday. And they realize there's some things they got to pick up, and they're picking them up right now. As a timeout is called by Willowbrook. We're going into the first set here in the Campbell Gym. The score is 17-10. Duke's up by 7. I'm going to fix the camera real quick, Christian. So feel free to do whatever you'd like.
And with that, we will step aside for a quick 40-second break. Do not go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network.
It's fine.
Welcome back from the break, as this point has just kind of been scrappy here as Shorter goes up with the swing, and Willowbrook will keep it alive. Gonna get it over as Butte rifling her off, and that's gonna go out of bounds, and that point will belong to the Warriors. So 17-11, Duke still lead.
Scrappy point. Scrappy game. I am not expecting this much of a fight from Willowbrook. I'm a little surprised. I don't know if it's the Dukes just not being as good as I thought, or Willowbrook being better than I thought.
Well, yeah, Shep. Thing is, with what York has done so well all year is they keep teams close in the first set, but they have won a lot of matches this year in 2 sets, really showing like how long can a team hang with us?
Yeah.
When are we gonna put these guys away? And right now, the Warriors are hanging around with them. So if you're the Warriors, you just got to keep the ball in play, try to make some plays and see what happens. If you're the Dukes, you're trying to put these guys away slowly. They just got to do what they've been doing all year.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Warriors really showing a lot of hardship, I mean, to say the least. I mean, it's
somebody wants it more than the Dukes, and I think it's the Warriors. Luke Shorter stuffed at the net.
Here's the set. Brown goes up, and it's going to be put back to the Duke side as he will go back middle. I mean, that was a deep shot from Brown, and he connected with the ball very hard and was able to make excellent contact and get the lead back up to 5.
Yeah, scores 18-13. Joe McGrill stepped in. His first playing time, I think. Well, first starting game for him, I believe.
Here's Abraham Shep, the serve specialist, as you mentioned last week.
Yeah.
That point will belong to the Warriors.
Yeah, I believe it hit the pole. The antenna is the proper vocabulary terminology, if you want to be formal. I just remembered tomorrow's Friday. It is? Yeah, it is Friday tomorrow. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too.
TGIF.
Yeah, baby.
Mr. P getting a good laugh for some reason on the bench, Shep, our physics teacher.
Yeah. Mr. P, Mr. P. Mr. P is also the head varsity girls volleyball coach. Shout out to him. He's also the JV boys volleyball coach and runs a lot of programs in the summer. So if you want to play volleyball, I suggest looking at our summer programs here at York High School. Provided by State Farm. No, I'm just kidding, but they are provided by York High School. As York scores another point, scores 20-14. Duke's up by 6.
Now to serve. This is going to be Brown. An absolute dot of a serve, and that's another ace, Shep.
Ben Brown with an interesting hybrid, which means it's part float serve and part top serve, meaning top spin.
Is that Carson Brown?
What?
Is that his brother, older brother? Ben Brown's the sophomore, right?
Ben Brown's sophomore. Zach Brown is the older one.
Nice save by Butte. As there goes his younger brother. Great block from Peckham. I believe that's McGreal up there. And that was a little bit of a weak hit there.
Yeah, a little whiff. A little whiff for Rooney.
And this is what I was talking about, Shep. How long can people hang with the Dukes? They are just very, very deep team. They can play a lot of different guys, Shep. And very well coached, very, very disciplined team. And
yes,
it's just a matter of how long can the Warriors hang around.
22-14.
Fantastic serve. That was attempted to be a block by Peckham McGreal. However, that point will belong to the Warriors.
Nice tool by Jason Hassler, the senior. Number 14. Wrong side, kid. Who's ready for food? I am.
I am too.
Hopefully you guys are having a great dinner tonight. McGreal with the tip. Successful. Might be his first kill of a starting match for Mr. McGreal. Mr. Grill's had a tough bring up with volleyball. He's gotten injured every school year so far. And a nice block from Stan Peck. Doing the Russell Westbrook celebration. The score is 24-15. Set point for the Dukes.
Yes, here goes Brown. The serve. And that is not going to get over, so 24-16. Warriors serve. And last chances here to win this first set.
Let's see what number 14, Jason Hostler, can do for the Warriors.
He's going to get it over Reifenroth with, as Peck gets it over now. And great block from the Dukes, and that's a fantastic way to end the first set as Butte just got up and had a great tip, left it short. They thought he was going to take him deep, able to keep it short, and he fooled the Warriors. And Shep, what have the Dukes got to do here to put the Warriors away in 2 sets, and what do the Warriors need to do to stay in this ball game with the number 7th ranked team in the state in the York Dukes?
Well, it's tough because you look at the height. I'm going to say this probably every game. The Dukes are almost always the tallest team out there. So you've got that for the Dukes. And Willowbrook is just not that tall. They aren't. They're like an average guy. They're not that tall. I think their tallest guy's probably 6'3", no more than 6'3", maybe 6'2" at the tallest. But they've got heart. In the beginning of the set, you saw the Willowbrook Warriors diving, and so were the Dukes, but the Warriors just eventually faded their energy and just didn't try as hard as they maybe could have. But I believe the Dukes are a much more talented team, as we know and can confirm that every player, like 99 out of 100% of the players on the Dukes are playing club. And I don't know about that for the Warriors. Right now, I don't know. The Dukes just don't. This is not going to be a very difficult match. If it is, it's because the Dukes are making mistakes. The Warriors just, if the Warriors want to win, they can't make mistakes. And the Dukes have to make mistakes if the Warriors want to win, because the Dukes' best is always going to beat the Warriors' best. Because the Dukes have all this experience playing club, and I don't know that many of these players on the Warriors are club players. Now, I could be wrong, but if I was going to put my money on a team, I'm going to bleed green and go with the Dukes.
Like that prediction, Shep.
Yeah, it's kind of a long talk. I just probably talked for 2 minutes. Hope you guys are still listening, maybe eating some food. That's what I want to do, but.
Long day for us, Shep.
Yeah, long day, long day.
As Mr. Wagner, the athletic director, mentioned, sometimes we are here longer than a lot of teachers spend here all day, a lot of coaches. Even Mr. Wagner, sometimes we are here, especially for that Jack Tosh tournament in the winter. We are here 12 hours, 12 to 14 hours a day for 5 straight days. So
it's like a cowboy working the herd.
But we love it. It's fun.
We do. We enjoy it.
Especially volleyball, Shep. This is your sport.
This is my sport.
Just like for me, it would be basketball.
Yeah.
So
yep.
Love the game with a different passion. It's a better, even if you can't be on the floor playing, it's fun to announce, be engaged, involved with the team in a way, Especially the relationship with the guys that go to your school, the high schoolers, all your boys, like for you, that being Joe and a lot of the other guys in the varsity squad, So
yeah,
it's a fun time.
Yeah, because they'll go home, they'll watch it back, and they'll be like, "Oh, that was so cool, bro."
Yeah.
I'm like,
we're providing coaches with the film, right? That they can go back and watch.
Some coaches, yeah, but they can also use it against the Dukes, so you know it goes either.
Yeah.
It goes both ways.
That's why some coaches, which is the beauty of this, we can live stream it and make it private after if they want to go home and not be scouted by other teams, you know?
It's a very good point, like we have to do for the football playoffs.
Yep, absolutely. And with that, we are going to get started with the second set here as set from Butte. They get it to step in it, great block. However, it's going to be out of bounds and belong to the Dukes as McGrew will check out. Also checking out Peck, however, checking in is Z-Tech and Shorter. And now Coach Dowdy, he's giving his guys a play here.
Z-Tech, the man with the least spinning ball. That ball had no movement.
There's the set, and it's going to get over as great save as Butte's now going to fire, and that's going to be out of bounds. And he was off balance, Shep, and still managed to hit a fantastic shot.
Yeah, talk about athleticism from Jack Butte. Jack Butte standing at like 6'4", I think, maybe 6'3", maybe 6'5". And that's one athletic kid. Not really a kid anymore, but
Z-Tech as Shorter will get it over now and set. And Z-Tech another set. Reifenroth up to Shorter, who's going to be blocked. However, the block will go into the net. So that is another Dukes point. 3-0 here to start the second set in favor of the Dukes.
I don't know if you folks can see this, but Jack Z-Tech's serve has 0 spin. And we have an ace from Jack Z-Tech as the green bench goes wild.
Evan Carey over there loves to get excited after every point, Shep.
Oh, he does.
He's electric over there. They're going to get it over, and Reifenroth is now going to set it over to Z-Tech, who's going to hit it over to Shorter, and that's another huge kill. 5-0, and 5 unanswered, actually 6 unanswered points because of that point to win the set. And Willowbrook's really just looking for some momentum, Shep. They seem to have lost a little bit of energy here. Dukes will get it back over. Z-Tech goes up, sets it over to Brown, who set from Z-Tech again. Butte, and that's going to be a block. I believe it actually just went into the net, so
yeah.
Warriors point and 5-1.
Yeah, that set was just a little too far off. If you guys can see this, a little too far with the camera. Jack Butte's arm was behind him when he was moving forward, so that set needs to be tighter. And a tool from Jack Butte in the point back that he previously erred.
Butte will get it over. Here's the set. Wow. And a great tip, and the Dukes save it somehow, and it's the exact kind of energy they've been showing all night as now the Warriors with it, and another attempted tip as Reifenroth will set it. Here goes Brown. The libero for the Warriors, Shep, has done a great job keeping the ball alive in this early set here as Brown goes up, and that's gonna be long to the Dukes there. Not sure, must have caught the end of the line, Shep.
It was off the hands of the right side on the Warriors. Number. I could not tell you. Number 31. If you guys know who that is, that's great. Smart play from number 14, Jason Hasler. Jason has been named a couple times on this broadcast. That means he's either done something good or something bad. And I'm going to assume it's something good. And a foot fault from number 11, Andrew Shedinsky.
Shep, you sound like a PA guy announcing these guys' names.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I PA'd the senior versus staff volleyball game. Everybody loved that. As Andrew Szynski's getting mad on the bench. Can't do that, kid.
Shep, I think when you're a dad, when you're older, you could be a great choice for the PA guy.
Oh, yeah. Interesting set by Jack Butte as that ball was a little too tight. Ben Brown just had to swing, and that was a nice block from Willowbrook. A nice block from Willowbrook.
So 8-3 here, Shep.
8-3, 8-3, 8-3.
York just dominating. However, Willowbrook has won the last 2 points, I believe, as that should be out. And yes, they are going to call it out. So now 9-3 as Peck and Brown are going to pull shorter, and Z-Tech.
I am not falling asleep, I promise you, folks. All jokes.
Shep, we have a game to announce.
All jokes. I'm just hungry. I'm always hungry. Peck. Oh, almost painting that corner. You know, a good saying I heard a while back ago was, what was it? For a teenager, when they're eating a lot or something like that matter, say, I'm under construction. Because your body's still, your brain isn't even developed till you're 26, right? So that means technically you are under construction.
Yeah. Shep's speaking straight facts out here in the middle of this game here. Life lessons, you never know what will happen on the York Sports Network broadcast. That's why you should never not leave our streams. You know, little lessons like this, you know,
Yeah,
go a long way in life.
We do have a master's in life, so can't beat that.
Shout out Brendan Chambers, our YTV teacher, Mr. Chambers. Shep, what a guy, huh? Hopefully he's watching right now.
Maybe he is.
If you're listening right now, Mr. Chambers, just want to say thank you.
Yeah, scrappy pick up there from the Dukes, but can't double on the third touch. No one's above the law in volleyball as we have number 26, Benjamin Perry with the serve. That was an easy name.
You got the first easy name of the night for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Wow, that was dirty, Shep, an absolute. I don't even know what to say. That was just.
Yeah, Jack Butte just.
Straight finesse.
Yeah, I like to say he's like an artist, like a little bit of Mozart, a little bit of Van Gogh. Those might be composers, not artists. I don't know. Either way, they make some sort of art, whether it's music or paintings.
The viewers get it, Shep.
The viewers do understand.
Set as Butte with the kill, and
oh, wow.
back over the Dukes, but a better block from Jack Butte. How many times are we going to say his name tonight?
Yeah, that was a beautiful, how do I say this? Beautiful out-of-system platform set by Johnny Gosmar. Gosmar, I don't know how to say your name, kid. We apologize. Great receive. Stan Peck with the swing. Nice one-handed set from Zach Brown to the connection of Joe McGreal, getting the job done here for the Dukes. Chanting, he's a senior. And Mr. Dowdy getting a little laugh in.
You love to see that out of Mr. Dowdy. He's very intense usually on the sideline. So, you know when your coach is having fun, it's a good day, Shep.
Yes, sir.
I'm not even going to say his name.
Number 32, Jack Butte. Yeah, Jack Butte is a very smart man. As the timeout is called by the Willowbrook Warriors, scores 13-6.
What are you going to say about Jack Butte, Shep?
What was I going to say about, Jack Butte. He's a very smart guy. I don't even know where he wants to go yet, but
Colorado, I believe.
Oh, that's right, Boulder. He was wearing that sweatshirt for warm-ups. Yeah, Jack Butte, very smart dude. Academically smarter than most, I would think and hope. I think he's got a very good SAT score, maybe ACT as well. I'm really just kind of putting him on a spotlight right now, but it's just a fact. Facts are facts. Yeah, Jack wants to go to Boulder, Colorado. That's the place to be if you want to snowboard or ski every weekend.
I don't know about you, Shep, but I love skiing out there in Colorado. Just in Beaver Creek a few months ago, and it was electric. Loved it out there. And I believe you're a snowboarder, if I'm not mistaken.
I am. This is my first year of truly picking it up. Sorry if you guys are getting dizzy by the camera. Yeah, it was my first year. I'm starting to love it. And see what cool adventures we can make with it. As we have Ben Brown with the serve.
And that one will find itself out of bounds and belong to the Warriors. So now the libero wearing reverse Grinches. Those are very popular basketball shoes.
I love how you can spot that from up here on the top deck.
Shep, I love my basketball shoes, man. It's all about that swag.
All about that swag?
All about that swag,
all
man.
All about that swag, baby. Gotta have that drip, cuh.
And Shep, those shoes can range from around $400 to $800 just for a pair of reverse Grinch Kobe Bryant shoes, which, you know, take those shoes up to the next level because they are, you know, Kobe Bryant, who passed away. That's his brand.
Good point.
So.
Very good point.
Anyways, back to the action as that was a
great
nice
tool.
Block, or tool was.
Yeah, it was a tool, yeah. Little swing hard and pray that you get the point. Sorry, he's not in frame. Hunter Stepanek followed the rules, but someone on Willowbrook didn't. Yeah, Hunter Stepanek is also a standing 6'7", 6'8". I mean, this kid is a sophomore starting on varsity, and he's just tall as can be. And
starting on varsity for basketball and volleyball.
Yes, that's a very good point. He's double athlete, triathlete actually, also on football.
Yeah, that's right. And I believe he was also called up for playoff. Or no, he was called up for playoffs too. So a triple varsity athlete. And Stepanek as an underclassman, as he had a great swing there.
Yeah, Chris Denko was also, not anymore, but he was last year.
Basketball, football, and baseball, yeah. So he was last year.
And then he quit basketball, yeah. And now he's committed to like ISU or
Illinois
SIU.
State, yeah. And I was talking to him, so he didn't actually want to quit basketball, but he didn't want to be a member of the team if he wouldn't be able to play. He said he had to have surgery on his finger, a bone in his hand, and that he wouldn't have been able to play with that, and he would have had to recover. He wanted to recover for baseball because that's obviously the sport he's going to college for, so the one that is most important to him.
Right.
And, you know, sometimes it's one of those things where, like, if I want to go to the next level and play in college, I got to get my priorities straight, and that's, you know, he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, that's, you know, a good topic to talk about is, do you play 3 sports in school? All 3 different sports, like Hunter is right now, football, basketball, and volleyball? Out of rotation, called out. Okay, that was not smart by Jack Butte. Should have waited. Anyways, the question is, do you play 3 school sports and like maybe wrestling, baseball, and like I'll just say what someone's doing: football, wrestling, and baseball, or for school, or do you play 1 club sport and school sport, meaning you play all volleyball or all baseball? It's a very tough decision because you see some of the best athletes are the ones that play 3 sports. As that ball sent out of bounds by number 11, Andrew Suzuki, also getting very mad at himself for missing another serve. I would be too. Serves are very important. They're like free throws in a basketball game. As we have Abe coming in here for a serve.
Yeah, and Shep, some news. The baseball game was just rained out.
Oh.
So
right now, so you're saying it's raining outside?
Yeah, that means the game has just been canceled. We were just informed. Thank you to Jack Borchers, you know, all the way from Dayton, helping us out.
Dayton Uni.
Co-founder of this club originally, so much love for you, Jack. As Brown there goes up, and it's blocked by the Warriors. And
number 31 and 32, Camille Corpacha and TJ Radam.
Wait, Shep, the block went out of bounds. That's my fault. Point will belong to the Dukes.
My bad.
And the Willowbrook coach is having some words with the ref here as he gave her a fist bump to settle the beat.
Alrighty then. Someone needs some beef carpaccio. Evan Carey has stepped in the back row. Love to
Shep,
see it.
There's the baseball team watching from the. You can get them on the camera there after this point ends, but they're cheering on the Dukes from the side behind. Brown goes up with an absolute missile. Woo, woo. And there's that baseball team, Shep. The rain delay, and boy, they're off to a hot start. You know, Ryan Sloan.
Oh, we got Ryan Sloan, D1 commit. As long
top
as
15
Chris
pitcher
Danko.
in the country, Shep.
We got them all right there.
Top 15 pitcher in the country. A lot of talent out of him, man.
Yeah, lots of MLB scouts every game. It's, you know, very interesting. As Abe misses his serve, Abe is now being subbed out. I'm going to zoom in, guys, just so you can see everyone's face a little better. We're going to go to Coach P, and then Coach Rajkan, freshman boys coach, Mr. Dowdy, and Logan Rice in the polo is injured, sprained his wrist yesterday. We apologize if this is dizzy. I say that because my mom always complains about the camera being too dizzy. And then I tell her to work the camera, and then I get punished. So, you know, that's life.
4 more, Shep. 4 more.
Have you put in your chipper order yet? I might start right now.
All right, we'll do.
I love how we're doing this while we're live. Yeah, I'm going to open the app.
Hey, it's what makes the streams more entertaining, Shep.
It's like a difficult, like I'm announcing camera and then Chipotle. It's all one big thing.
Well, you know what, Shep? I don't think a lot of people, you know, who do announcing, you know, we're not robots. We're normal people. We're not just all sports, you know. We can talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I think, you know, I have a fun time announcing with you a lot because we're on the mic. We have to like to have a lot more fun than, you know, and volleyball's one of those sports too where you can have a lot of fun because there's a lot of time just to talk about stuff in between serves and whatnot.
Yeah. As an ace.
Another dime, Shep. Brown is just in his bag tonight, Shep.
Sub. Charlie Meadows coming in, number 15. Little tape tickler. And a block from Joe McGreal. Love to see the junior get some action.
And 2 more points here for the Dukes, wins them this ball game. What could be seen as a great way to come back from that loss to LT that you mentioned earlier. This would be that was a little wild, but
yeah, that was a little wild.
Shep, this would be a great way to pick themselves up from that loss against LT, as you were mentioning.
Indeed, I agree with that statement.
And this could be it here as Brown will go up and into the net, and that's the announcer's jinx. Classic there.
Yeah, classic.
This could be it.
Classic.
Classic there. Sorry, guys. Did not mean to jinx you. Shep, want to predict what's going to happen on this play before they hit it?
I'm sorry.
Make a prediction quick.
Prediction. Charlie Meadows at the outside. Watch this. Watch this.
There it almost, Shep. Almost the dagger. See if they go to it.
Oh!
Almost, Shep. You almost had the script.
I write the script, guys. Come on, let's be real.
All right, script writer. What's the next one here?
Well, I think they're gonna go. Evan Carey, Bick maybe, or they're gonna go with. Or if they want to get it, if all else fails, they're gonna go to Joe McGreal.
See what happens here. Here's the set.
Oh, to CMed.
Back to Meadows, and it's a dot.
CMed finishing the game off for the Dukes. Getting the game over with. Love to see it. Love to see the support in the back from the baseball boys. Let's find Ryan Sloan. There's Chris Danko walking away.
I don't see our very own club president over there, though.
There's Ryan Sloan.
Do you see our club president over there?
I don't think I see TJ Silkitis.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised since it's raining if he helped clean up all the gear outside like a true team player for the baseball game.
Yeah. Well, not much to say here other than the Dukes are a better talented team. As long as they can bring their best, they'll beat most teams' best. And Willowbrook gave it their all in the beginning, first half of the first set. There really isn't much to say. Then the Dukes are a better team, and they showed that, and they gave it their all.
Yep, Shep, absolutely. And thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. Great comeback for the Dukes coming off that loss to LT. And just a great way to bounce back. Final score 25-13. All Dukes. Thank you for all who tuned in. You're watching York Sports Network.
Good job, guys. Which one are you?
Christian.
Christian.
Wait.
I put your name in that letter. You guys wrote that letter.
Oh, thank you.
It's all true.